Authenticity brings maturity. Authenticity means being true to yourself. When you are mature, you take responsibility, you take ownership. If you are mature, you will be the best leader, and people will follow you of their own. My name is Dr. Kailash Mantry. I am a life coach and a mental health consultant. For the last 25-30 years, we have been researching on mental illnesses, and we are confident that we can cure all of them. But yes, it takes time. A 20-year-old disease cannot be cured in 2 years. It takes time. And that is the biggest challenge, biggest problem. Because patients come to us after minimum 10 years of suffering. No patient has come in the last 10 years with less than 10 years of suffering. And there was one patient who came with just 3 years of suffering, and luckily he did not take the support of medicines, and we cured him within 100 days. And he was a schizophrenia. Today we'll be talking on maturity. Now, why this topic is important? This topic is very important because I have experienced that the patients are also immature, and majority of parents are also immature. But parents think they are mature, and here is a dilemma. So first we'll be talking on myth about maturity, and 90% reality check will show that they are not mature. So first myth about maturity is that maturity comes through age, which is a myth. My experience is younger children are more mature than elderly people. Second myth is if you got past bad experiences, hurts, pains, suffering, you become mature. Now this is again a myth. If you have such bad experiences, how can you become mature? You are carrying the baggage and you are operating from the past. If you are operating from the past, you are not mature. If you are present to the situation and just dealing with the situations, you are mature. And this quality I have seen, this quality in the children. They are very smart when they talk to their parents. Whatever they want, they present in such a way that they get it. So maturity does not come through age. Maturity does not come through past experiences, bad experiences, hurts, sufferings, pains. It does not come. So now let's see what happens when you are mature. When you are mature, you take responsibility. You take ownership of the situations, of the circumstances. And when you take ownership, you feel like, what action I can take to resolve the issue. And when you take responsibilities, you become powerful. So all immature people are basically helpless people, powerless people. So now let's see the 4 conditions, the 4 criteria. If you have that, you are mature. First is patience brings maturity. Let me repeat. Patience brings maturity. How much patience you have, that is the degree to which you can be mature. Majority people are impatient. They are anxiety patient. They are parents also. And patience does not mean somebody who can wait for long. No. Patience means faith in your action. Now, I have patience, I have faith in my action, that when patient comes to me, I am 100% confident, before seeing the patient also, that I will be able to help him, he will be able to cure from the disease. Let it be 20-year-old disease. But yes, 20-year-old disease, don't expect to be solved in less than 1 year. Yes, more than 50% progress is seen in less than 1 year. But 100% cure takes time because the disease is very deep rooted. Second is authenticity brings maturity. Authenticity means being true to yourself. People say something, do something, think something, and then something else happens. And this is all reaction oriented world, and this is not maturity. So one has to be very authentic. I have been practicing authenticity for the last 45 years. Authenticity means just to be true to yourself. Just be honest in your conversation, in your talk with people. And honesty and authenticity require a lot of courage. People take shortcut, people say lies, they manipulate, they are cunning people, and these people can never be seen as mature people. Third is relaxation brings maturity. How relaxed are you? How silent are you? Silent from inside, not appearance, not hypocrisy silence, not silence of hypocrisy. Really calm and quiet and relaxed. If you are relaxed in any situation, yes, problem will be there, challenging situation will be there, and sometimes it is difficult to be relaxed, but a mature person is relaxed in the difficult circumstances also. And lastly, positivity brings maturity. How positive are you? And my experience is 90% people, 90% of the time are negative. But when in my seminar, when I ask people, how many of you think you are positive? Almost 90% raise their hands that they are positive. And the truth is, 90% people, 90% of the time are negative. If you are positive all the time, you will create history like Sachin Tendulkar, Amitabh Bachchan, Dhirubhai Ambani, and likes. And lastly, experience of love bring maturity. How much experience you have love with your family member, with your near and dear ones? And there are very few people who have real experience of love. Yes, people enjoy sex, and ladies are very much illuded when somebody is having sex with them, he is loving them. But sex is only 1% love and 99% lust. So sex is not love. Love is feeling of oneness, acceptance, total acceptance, where you don't find any mistakes in the other person. You find even if the mistakes are there, human beings are not perfect, there are mistakes, but you are okay with the shortcomings. You are okay with whatever shortcomings they have. Yes, people have fear, anger, anxiety, tension, stress. And if you are okay with people's all these qualities, that means you are mature. And in life, less than 1% out of 1 lakh have experience of love. People really do not know what is love. I would say, let's discuss the level of love. The first level of love is physical. Physical love means sex. Including mothers touching the child is also physical love. Second level is love at the mind level. But mind is flickering. Sometimes something looks beautiful and good and you love. Immediately after some time you find somebody else is more beautiful, more lovable. Love at the mind level is not reliable love. It's a short time love, which is what is happening in European countries or Western countries. Third level of love is love at the spiritual level, love at the heart level. This is the real love. When you only seeing the face of the person, you feel so relaxed, so positive, so loving, and so authentic that it's a different experience. I am lucky that I have that experience of love at the soul level. And that is what has made me a world famous life coach and a mental health consultant. If in any talk, people are fond of saying, in our older days, this is what was happening. If you are talking anything of that sort, you are immature. So forget past, just live in the present, deal with the situation, not only from the past, from the present moment and from the heart. People always talk assuming the mind is the superior and they are very intelligent. Intelligence at the mind level is called intellect, not intelligent. Intelligence is always at the heart level. Creativity is always at the heart level. So people who are mind oriented are basically not creative people. Yes, they have a lot of information, a lot of Google knowledge, and that is not intelligence. Good leaders are always mature people. If you are mature, you will be the best leader. And people will follow you of their own. You need not do any gimmick, any hypocrisy, any incentive to lure people. People will follow you. Like, example is Bhagat Singh. Bhagat Singh was a real leader. And, when he said, you give me blood, I will give freedom. So many people followed him. Mahatma Gandhi was a real leader and he was mature. And there are very few examples of leaders who are mature. Yes, there are political leaders, but there is no maturity in the political leaders. They are all cunning people, all mind-oriented people. They know people are innocent and we can befool them by promising them the future is bright and not doing anything for their future. If your decisions are based on past experiences, past knowledge, Google knowledge, bookish knowledge, you are immature. Your decisions should be from your heart and intuitive. And mature people can be observed, can be seen from a distance also. Their aura is such that from a distance you can say there is a personality which attracts you. And this comes through practice. Practice of 4 things. Experiencing love, experiencing patience, acting out of patience, relaxation of mind, and lastly, through positivity. Positivity has to be practiced. You have to practice positivity all the time. Positive thinking means whatever happens, it is in your advantage. You can take advantages of adversity also. I have experienced a lot of positivity even in my challenging time. And yes, there is a lot of creativity involved, but there is such a fulfillment in life that you are positive. People say it is not easy to be positive. So okay, I say then Try negative thinking. What happens? Think. When you're negative, what happens? How are your relationship? How are your actions? What is the growth you are having? And negativity does not bring satisfaction, fulfillment. Maturity is a state of being where the person understands himself, others, and the situation also. Maturity involves exploring inner world, not outer world. People are more focusing on outer world, and all eyes are meant to see outer world. And if you want to see the inner world, you have to close your eyes, meditate, and then you'll experience what is your inner world. And that experience is most important for a mature person. You should be aware of your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and also thought, feeling, emotions of other people and people around you. Then you are able to take a balanced decision. And people will say that he is mature. Look around you. You must have met thousands of people. Make a list of people and see how many people you think are mature. In my life, I have come across 4 or 5 people only, whereas I have met more than 10 lakh people in the life journey of 45 years. But only 4 or 5% people, I feel that they are mature. Maturity, it is not a one-day act or one act. It is a series of acts. And through series of acts, you can find out the person is mature or not. And mature persons are heroes for many people. Everybody's goal is to be mature. But the effort required in maturity and the steps required are really unknown. And this is what I want to bring in today's video. 90% people or 99% people are hypocrite. They are not true to themselves. And people can find out. Even a 3-year-old child can find out who loves him and who does not love. When the mother comes, child is so comfortable. When an outsider comes, even if he is not able to speak, 2-year-old child, 1-year-old child, can experience danger. And when the mother comes, he is so happy, so delighted looking at mother's face. Maturity is about letting go about negative emotions, bad experiences, hurts, humiliations, sufferings, and pains. You have to let go. Yes, everybody has got past bad experiences, including myself. But you have to forget and forgive and move forward in life. And that is maturity. People carry their past for 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. And that is what we have seen in mental patients. There is such a big baggage of past experiences, they are not willing to forgive. They are not willing to forget. And all the time they remember what has happened in their life, what happened. Your life is not meant to only live with the past experiences. You have to move forward. You have to live in the present and create your future. Future is not something which is distant. God has created and you will enjoy that future. No. Future is in your hand. Your destiny is in your hand. Whatever has happened in your life, you can still create a great future. I remember a story. Nelson Mandela, an African leader, for almost 25 years he was jailed. But after coming out of jail, people thought he may be having a lot of grudges against the people who put him in the jail for 25 years. The day he was out of jail, the first sentence was, let us forget and forgive what has happened. Let us look forward. I am born to create new future for our country, Africa. And that's what a mature leader is. And he is a good example of what maturity is. In spite of spoiling the whole youth in the jail, he had no grudges against the people who put him in the jail, and he wanted to spend whatever time is left in their growth. I invite you also, forget all past. Yes, you were a victim, I agree. A lot of things have happened to you, which were not good, should not have happened. But carrying those past will not help you. You have to learn from Nelson Mandela and work on your growth, on your progress, on your success, for what you are really born for. Every person is born and needed in this world. There is something which only you can do, but only when you forget the past and are complete with the past. According to me, maturity is a critical component in your personal growth and success. So let me put in some other way also. Maturity is about being yourself, true to yourself, not a reaction to what society has done with you, not reacting to what parents have done with you, not reacting your teachers or your masters have done with you, not reacting what your neighbors have done with you, not reacting to what your relatives have done to you, just being yourself. And you are a perfect human being the God has created. Only thing is you are not in your senses. You are a reaction-oriented person. All the time thinking of taking revenge, advising people, treating people, curing people. This is not your job. Your job is to only live your life and enjoy your life. Maturity is about taking responsibility of your actions, of your thoughts, of your feelings, of your emotions. So whatever action you are taking, you are responsible. Majority people enjoy blaming. other people. And definitely I'm not saying other people have not done some mistakes. Doing mistake is a process of learning. A child falls almost 450 times before he learns to stand on his leg. No, this is a process. Nobody can help it. So whatever action you take, there will be reactions. So you take responsibility for all your actions. Is somebody talking bad with you or not giving what you desire, you do start thinking you are only responsible. You have only done something in the past or said something in the past that the person is not helping you, or your desires are not fulfilled, your expectations are not fulfilled. Maturity is about letting go of the past, your fears, your attachment, your beliefs, your ideas, your thought, and willing to change. Maturity is about compassionate. Mature people are very compassionate to their near and dear ones and are very empathetic, not sympathetic. Empathetic means experience the pain, suffering of the other person. All human beings are interconnected, and mature people are able to see the connection with all the people, good people, bad people, and mature people always see beyond their self-interest. Whenever you see the other person's interest, take care of the other person's interest, your interest is taken care of. And that is a sign of maturity. Maturity is about living in the present, forgetting the past, enjoying the moment, whatever with the situations. Mature, you are accepting yourself the way you are and the way you are not. Total acceptance of yourself, of others, and finding no mistakes, criticizing nobody, complaining nobody, blaming nobody. And this is what majority people do, comparing nobody. You have to also let go of our attachments with people, with things. And if you start thinking, what I have brought when I was born and what I will take when I leave this world, this will make you mature. Mature is about being open to new ideas and being flexible in your approach. Majority of people I have seen, they are very rigid in their thoughts, in their beliefs, in their actions. And they think, God has only given them the intelligence and others are all fools. This is not a sign of maturity. You have to be open to the new ideas, to the new thought. Even though you may not agree with it, that's okay. There is no sense in arguing. Everybody can carry their own thoughts, beliefs, and feelings. Mature people are courageous people and vulnerable. Vulnerable is such a great quality of mature person, and courage is the most important quality of a mature person. They are not fearful, they don't have anxiety, no tension, no stress. Whatever the situation comes, they deal with it on the spot using their creativity. And let me tell you, situation is not bigger than you. You are bigger than the situation. Even in the hard times, if you think you are bigger, you will be able to solve this, you will be able to deal with the situation and come out of it successfully. I had also had very hard times. I had almost, but practicing all these qualities, I have come out successfully. All the people who wanted to spoil my career, talk against me, gossip against me, they were all silent with my videos, with my knowledge. And I did not spend time in reacting to them, in proving them that I am right and you are wrong. I just focused on my work. And this is the support I got from my wife. She said a beautiful sentence once when I was in the big crisis, when everybody was talking against me, and I thought my image is spoiled, my reputation is spoiled. She said, stop worrying about it. Just focus on your work and the way will change. There was a time when people were saying, Rajiv Gandhi is a corrupt person, Rajiv Gandhi is a corrupt person. And as the time passed, say Rajiv Gandhi is such a good person. So learn from this. Even if people are talking against you, don't react. Time will pass, and if you are mature, people will understand your maturity and they will accept your leadership. Now there are some people who talk negative about you. If you react to the negativeness, relations get spoiled. So don't react. Just focus on your work and they will become your follower. This I have experienced personally. People who are talking against me, they have all become my follower. They say, we want to live a life of what Dr. Kailash Mantry life is. And this is a proud moment for me. You have to experience that this whole world is integrated, not only one country. And all human beings are whole and complete. If you experience this, you are a mature person. So there is no mistake in any person. Yes, everybody has got some limitations. Somebody has got fear, tension, stress, anxiety, insecurity, frustrations, expectations. And these are all human qualities. All emotions are God-given emotions. So there is nothing called this is wrong emotion, this is right emotion. And now I have got opinion that negative people also are right. They are also not wrong. Because they are more worried about survival. I have come out of survival. To some extent, I have conquered fear of death also. Okay, yes, accept that death will come and I will gracefully accept death. Mature people are very creative people, are very playful people. They enjoy all moments. Hard time also they enjoy. And they solve problems through creativity. Creativity means they are creating something new. It is not operating from the past. It is not operating from the bookish knowledge, from the Google knowledge, from YouTube knowledge, shorts, reels, Instagrams. No. You need to bring something new in all situations. And that is possible if you practice 4 things which I have talked earlier. What will make you mature? Mature people are spiritually grown up, mature, and they are able to control their ego. Immature people are full of egos. They have framed themselves with an identity which is not their own, and they think they are that only. And at the end of the life, all egos are harmful. It spoils relationship. It is the foundation of failure. It will bring a lot of struggle, unhappiness in your life. And you need to practice letting go of your ego also. So this is what I want to talk about maturity. And the more people I'm able to help in becoming mature, I feel, the life is worth living. Thank you for watching.